Hello folks, and welcome back to my channel. This might even go on Facebook, who knows, but thank you all so much for tuning in. And as many of you know by now, we've lost a great one in Anthony Bourdain, a chef. I've cooked since '92. I've been from McDonald's to Taco Bell to like Grindstone Charlie's to just like an Applebee's, all the way up to Hyatt Regency's. I've opened a barbecue pit restaurant. I've worked at a American Grill owned by CIA grads, done catering. I work in assisted living, continuing care community. I've worked at a high-end restaurant in Indianapolis, something different. I've done it all. I've been there, and chefs lead a different kind of life. While you're having fun, not many people know this, but when you were doing what you're doing on the millennium, when Y2K was going to happen, everyone was having a good time. What was I doing? I was plating desserts when it hit midnight. That's what I was doing. When you go in at 6 in the morning and you work till midnight, 7 days a week sometimes, in some facilities, that is your family. Drug use is rampant in the restaurant industry. I've known so many people that, well, that's what I'm going to do, If I drink this super fast as Jack Daniels and chug it, I can get fucked up, excuse my French, before I start puking from the medication that they give you for alcoholism. I've lost friends to cocaine in the restaurant business. When you work endlessly and tirelessly, we all have demons. We all have demons. I've wanted to end my life before. When you're working so much and so much pressure and so much time, and you go to bed at 11 o'clock at night, you go to bed at 1 o'clock at night, you got to be up at 5 to be at work at 6 again and start the whole process all over again. It's not easy. And it's a lot of places, okay, you're working 10 hours. Okay, well, be careful what you drink, because you're probably not going to have time to take a piss. Let's go faster. If you're on time, you're an hour behind. Let's go. Come on, you got about 10 minutes time to get done. You got so much to do in a short window. You got about an hour for every hour of work you have. You probably got about 10 minutes to get it all done. And you have to multitask and do all this stuff. And it's not a surprise to some of us. It's sad. But, when I found out that he had hung himself, it's just like, if you're ever in that situation, you need to reach out to people. Say, hey, I've been there. I know what's going on. Because you may see someone on the outside that's projecting one thing, but on the inside, who would have thought Robin Williams would have done what he did, But until you walk in our shoes and you work the hours we work and deal with the stuff we deal with, and that's what I tell people. Anyone that wants to be a chef or go into the business, you're going to be working. While your friends are out having a good time going to this and that, you're going to be working. Every once in a while we get time off, we get a Sunday off, and like, a concert actually fell on this day, okay? Let's all, and the whole restaurant group goes, because you're like family, we all have mentors. Whether it's Matze Lanimer or Marco Pura White, Thomas Keller, Emerald Lagasse before he became Grandmaster Bam and sold out to Food Network, Julia Child, Charlie Trotter, Marcus Waring, whoever. I wrote a cookbook, Bon Legumes, with gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian recipes, and a lot of it's based off of, because you have one chef instructor. Fat is flavor. And then the next instructor is like, well, here's a gallon of corn oil, it's fat, drink it up, it's flavor. Crisco is full of fat. Eat it up, it's flavor. Have a spoonful of Crisco, go ahead. And you learn all these different things, you know. From Chef Smith at the Frugal Gourmet before his incident with the little boy, and Julia Child, and everybody, even Anthony Bourdain. The day you stop caring and learning about the business, and it's when you take the chef coat off and go in another field, you know. But our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, and I just wanted to make this because, you know, I know what it's like to be going and going and going and going and going and feel like, okay, everyone's living this great life, and here you are spending 90% of your life in the kitchen. You know? But I want to thank you so much for tuning into this, and remember, if you ever have thoughts that aren't good, man, seek help. Find somebody, say, hey man, I don't, you know, someone will be there for you, someone will help you. You know, heck, go to your local church and say, hey, you know, I want to talk to somebody. Call the 700 Club. Call K-Love. Call anybody. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and go in and make dinner for my wife and me. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless and goodbye.